Hello, good morning, everyone. It's good to see you. It is Friday. I need to turn this way, I think. It's Friday, January 17th, 2025. In fact, I think I'm going to sit over. Ow. Man, I got shocked. I can't tell when I get shocked if it's because of what I'm wearing, like this hoodie that has a nice, cool wool in. So what is that? Sherpa inside here? If every time I get up, it's shocking me, or if it's something about the carpet here. I'm actually in a different office today of one of my other therapists because we just hired a new therapist and she is in the office I'm normally in because I'm just trying to make space for her. And I'm a gypsy here anyway. I can move wherever, go back to Jill's office, come here, go in the front office. I can go anywhere. So anyway, I am camping out in this office, which is a lot smaller than mine, but cozy. So here I am. I was just reading that sign back there. It said, "To cross the sea, you must leave the shore." How about that? To cross the sea, you must leave the shore. That means you got to take a leap. Okay, you saw my title today. I want to see one criticism and one compliment of me. This is an exercise I think that a lot of people never do, right? And by criticism, a lot of times what I tell people is it's areas for improvement, we call it in the mental health field, right? This could be an area for improvement in your life. But I'm happy to be here with y'all, and I love to hear feedback, whether it's on how I do things at the channel, the way that I talk about mental health, the way that I do these live streams, any of that. Love to hear. Heather, great to see you. Good morning. This made me think of a dentist appointment because I have one next Tuesday and it's supposed to be freezing cold here. It's supposed to not get above freezing in Houston next Tuesday, by the way, and snow, believe it or not. Waffles and sausage, 6 eggs, bacon. John Keegan, I'll sit down at that table with you, my friend. Adrian, great to see you as well. One criticism, your videos are too short. 2, your videos never fail to make me smile. That made my day. I'm just, okay. I'm screenshotting that. I hope I got it because I just really appreciate that. Thank you. I can't even read that name though. Mitaik. Thank you. Only criticism I have of you is I worry that you try to do too much. But I think you do a good job balancing. Heather, Jill said this morning, I told her about that title, and she said this morning, what do you need to work on? Like what would you tell yourself? And I said, I need to learn to balance better. And here Heather's saying, I think I do a good job balancing. I don't think I do a good job balancing. Maybe because it's stressful, but I do need to learn to say no. I need to learn to step back and breathe a little bit because I'm going on all cylinders right now. Well, it's like, you're so sweet. Y'all don't have to be nice. You honestly don't have to be nice. I can take it. I can take anything. Pika Warps would be totally honest. I know that. Daniel would be honest. David would be honest. And if you're honest, I'm grateful. I'm appreciative of that. So I'm not saying you're not. Compliments that you're pretty cool and I don't have any criticisms. Well, keep thinking, Bluing. Keep thinking. I want to see the best, most honest, and fair criticism I can get today in this short time we're together until I start at 9:30. See, here goes Pika. One criticism, Tom overextends way too often. Very fair. Compliment, Tom cares about what we have to say. Very fair. Yep. That's the best criticism so far. I overextend way too often. Now, Heather was right in line with that, with saying I stretch myself too much. I try to do too much. Yeah, Heather's very fair with that. That was very similar to that. So those two are right in line. I try to do too much and I overextend way too much. I do stretch way more than I should. Ryan Estrada, good morning. Good to see you. I feel like a lot of people would say the same thing. How about you? Thank you. I don't know. There are some serious, hateful, rough comments about me out there, honestly. Oh, Willow. Hi. I did. I just read Bluing. I didn't even see the Willow this morning. Exercise, David. David, give me your best. It's your time. Lying is a waste of time. So true, John Keegan. Criticism. You're too focused on what the chat is wondering every episode. Compliment. You have a good balance of your niche of talking about mental health. And thank you. That's pretty good, Josh. Too focused on what the chat wondering is wondering every episode. That's a good point. Now, there are times when I'm watching these shows and series and stuff that I'll say, what do y'all think? Like, is that what this is? Because I want to engage people and help me out here because I'm going to tell you exactly what I think. But sometimes I do think I get caught up. Look, words of affirmation are my love language. So I want people to like me. I'm not kidding you. Like, my self esteem rides on it. So I have to be honest about that so that I don't fool myself. I've learned to be okay with who I am. Remember, what other people think about you is none of your business. I practice that daily. But it still doesn't mean it's not easy. It's not easy all the time. Nick, good morning to you. Nick will be honest. One criticism, one compliment of Tom. Those hate comments are definitely coming from people who are allergic to fun. That's a good point. They're allergic to fun. I love that. Oh, if there are hateful comments, they haven't watched enough. Thanks, Dream Realty. I've seen you in here almost every day. Ah, I see, Willow. Everyone wants to be loved. I think a lot of times, yes. I have no criticism other than rip ramped tear. David, so true. The criticism is I took away the ramp tear. Love language is physical touch. That's kind of strange, Pika, that would be happening with your sister. Picking balls again today. That's quite a line from Nick. He's picking balls. I want to explain that one. Hey, Dank. How's it going? Peace. Oh, thank you, Heather. That's so sweet. I'm sorry it's been such a rough morning, but I'm so grateful you're here. Like, I love seeing you. I appreciate seeing your comments in here. We need to do a Zoom call. Last of Us reaction. I'm doing it again today. I'm doing episode 2 today. I can't wait. Oh my gosh, what's going to happen? Don't tell me. Keep talking, Dream. Keep talking. Keep commenting. These streams are my only happy, positive time. David, thank you for that. We got to extend that to the rest of life, though. Yeah, that's true. You're right about that, Josh. So true. Here's the criticism. You don't react to enough juice. I love it. That's so good. Won't be able to chat, but I'm listening while I pick balls on the range of the golf course, y'all, not his balls. Like the stream, please. Thank you. Oh, Daniel, this is what I've been waiting for all morning. Yes, Daniel, an honest criticism and an honest compliment that is fair. That I totally can take it. But those of you who've been around a long time can give the criticism. We've already had some that I overextend myself too much. I don't play enough certain kinds of music. I think people would probably say that I get over exaggerated with things at times, stuff like that. Not enough Cougs talk. Cougs. Oh man, they're doing good. They're playing good right now. Mac Miller's album. Ask Nick, Adrian. Nick will cover Mac Miller. Like, I'm happy to do it. Did it come out today? Last night? Daniel, one criticism. You don't give me favoritism enough. You know what I thought Daniel was going to say? Was not enough Zoom calls. Not enough Zoom calls. Oh, man. Pika's excited for tomorrow morning. Short run. Hey, Mom. Pika, stop. Short run is a mile. Oh, y'all are funny. He didn't respond. Warrior cats. See, I got to keep a list of all these things to read, to listen to watch, and all that. Keep bugging him, Adrian. Keep bugging him. It's okay. I'll be done at 1:30 today. I'm hoping to go home. I'm getting some firewood because I think I'm going to run out. And I'm hoping to get the house all secure. By the way, I don't know if y'all see it down south, our houses aren't equipped for freezes like this, that we're going to have basically, I think 36 hours or so of frozen under freezing. So pipes freeze pretty easily down here. I've always wrapped my pipes, but this client of mine who knows this stuff said, you've got to get the freeze miser. Have y'all ever heard of that? The freeze miser, you screw it onto your faucet outside, the spigot, and it totally takes care of that. It's coming today, by the way. Mile is a warm up. So I think benzos are good for anxiety. I think anything you can do to not take medication would be great. If you do, I would want it under the care of someone and making sure you're not taking them as if you have to in order to exist. Get some therapy with it too, I would say. And I think we're going to probably take Tuesday off. Well, Tuesday I don't see clients anyway, so I'll be home. Keep cabinets open. Yep. Letting the water drip. We do that. But last year, my outside faucet burst. I had it covered in everything, and it burst. One compliment: you're one of the most level-headed and well-balanced people I know. Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, Daniel. Ladybugs, good to see you. Ladybugs, I think, would also give a fair compliment and criticism of me. No, this one, Pika, this one, I used to cover everything on the outside stuff, but now this is literally a thing that screws in like your hose does. And when it hits 35 degrees, it starts dripping water and does it steadily. And we're getting snow Tuesday, supposedly. The main series is called The Prophecies, which, ooh, that sounds pretty good, actually. First book, Arc. But there are mentions of violence, death. Oh, man. Willow. Hope y'all have a good day today. I'm going to do my best. I get to see an intake session, somebody for the first time about a teenager, and then a whole variety of people, some parents, teenagers, stuff like that. I love hearing y'all's. I want the criticisms. I want to hear what y'all would say to me fairly and see what it would be. One compliment: you're the most wholesome person on YouTube. David, at the very beginning, people used to say I'm the Mr. Rogers of YouTube. I consider that a compliment. One question, man. I'm trying to work on a film, and it's about a deep personal timeline of my life I have, but every time I try to write script or go, yep, it can be tough. You may need to have some people help you write it because it's so much. One more compliment. Tom is the nicest and open-mindedest. Open-minded. I made that word up. Excuse me. My voice is going today. Person to others' opinions, even when it doesn't align with his. I tried to. You got a car accident, Heather? Oh, man. I really am sorry. Compliment from Adrian. Genuine. You're such a genuine person. I appreciate all you do and the time you and Nick put into this channel. Thank you. Criticism. I feel like the music reactions are becoming less and less over time. Now, that's a fair statement. That's true. Here's the reason. Because of this season where no new albums are coming out and no new music's coming out, and we've covered so much music of so many artists, we have we've had to fill the gap. It's kind of like watch other channels where all they're doing is like a Kendrick Lamar or Eminem leaks that happen. We're trying to do music that's newer, that's coming out, and using Patreon as the other kind of music that people have. But it's a very fair criticism. And Nick said that the other day. He said, we need to make sure we keep doing music. And I believe in that. So I appreciate that because that's something we need to make sure stays in there. Mr. Rogers never said raw dogging. You are very true, very accurate about that. Amaya, good to see you. I'm sorry, Heather. It was your fault. Oh my gosh. One more complaint, Zoom calls. We need more Zoom calls. And you know what? To Adrian's point, we need more reactions, maybe even once a month, where it's just open requests we do. How about that? Like for Patreon people, just open requests. Once a month where we take an hour and a half or an hour, whatever, we do 6 to 10 songs. Zoom call reactions. How about that? Your understanding and willingness to understand is admirable. Thank you. We don't see Jill enough. She's coming soon. When she finishes his doctorate in like April, she's going to start social media. I'm subscribing. Zoom call. Let's do one. I kind of told Nick I want to do one with all the Patreon people. How many in here aren't on Patreon? I think everybody is. Ladybugs, you on Patreon? Heather, you on Patreon? I think David, Daniel, I think all of them are. OGs only. OGs only. I know. It'd be great to subscribe to Jill. She's got such wisdom, beauty, compassion. She's got it all. 999. Good. Let's do that. If Ladybug's isn't on, I want to get you on there. Just on the free for now. We got to get you moved up, Dream. Got to get you moved up. If I was at a place where I could donate a subscription, I would. Okay, 5 more minutes, and then I gotta go. Did you hear Drake suing UMG? I did not. Accusing them of whistling, not like us. Whitelisting. He's accusing them of whitelisting, not like us. I don't understand what that means. Of allowing reaction channels to profit and spread the song more. Interesting, but I thought labels could do that if they wanted. Like, you can let anybody spread the song if you want. They didn't whitelist us. One complaint would be, and I've been watching you for a while, JC, don't worry about it, is when a song mentions something you don't like or uses vulgar language, you can tell you stop giving the song a chance. Okay, fair statement. Fair ones. Tell me which ones. The only counter to that, I wonder, is if, like, maybe if I like the artist, I give them more of a chance. Like Suicide Boys, Juice WRLD, I kind of let a lot slide. But like you said, I think there's been many I've been like, kind of done. Very fair statement, JC. I love that. Oh, thank you for that criticism. Or area for growth, as we say. Ladybugs, you gotta go to Patreon. That's where it's at now. That's where it's at. YouTube's been frustrating. Megan Childers, I'm at work, seeing this live video, and Tom, there's nothing wrong with you. Megan, no! You can't boost an ego of Tom like that. It gets out of control. JC, compliment you the fact that you're so involved and loving to your audience. I do try to, and helping as much as you can spread advice. Thank you for that. Dude, some awesome 2 bits there of compliment criticism. Daniel, Quinn criticism, Tom is sexist towards men and loves the women. I can't deny it. I can't. That's so good. I don't hate the men. Oh, man. Oh, wow. There you go, Ladybug. Santa might make a late stop with some Patreon bonus gift. That would be awesome. Tom, you have to react to TV Girl. Their music is so good. TV Girl. Very interesting. Thanks, Amaya. Found me with the Suicide Boys. Boom. Music's coming soon. Scrim told me the music's coming. I think it'll be Duck Boy first, or it'll be Ruby first, then it'll be Scrims, and then Suicide Boys, I guess, in the summer, maybe? Yeah, you've got to explain that to me, Nick. They did let us monetize? Wow, okay. See, I don't even know what's going on. Because, thank you, Megan, because a lot of times people get frustrated with me. I'm like, I don't even know. I literally sit down in the chair and listen to music. I love what I do, talking to y'all, but I don't know all the back and forth stuff. I was wondering what the schedule would be like with Arcane, Last of Us. Did you finish one first, or are you having to watch both? I'm doing both at the same time, Irene. So, on YouTube, these are edited episodes, so it's about half of what the actual episode is. On YouTube, Monday for The Last of Us every week, once a week. Wednesday and Saturday for Arcane, twice a week episodes. Monday, The Last of Us. Wednesday, Saturday. I'm going to really be bad today with my voice. Hang on. Monday, The Last of Us. Wednesday, Saturday, Arcane, until it's done, which is like 4 more weeks, maybe 3 more weeks. Then, and on Patreon, just so you know, if you want the fully unedited episodes on Patreon, I'm trying to link them up the same. So on Patreon, I'm trying to have Wednesday and Saturday be the releases of the next episode. So in other words, and on Monday, the next episode of The Last of Us. So we've already put out The Last of Us first one. On Monday, episode 2 will come out. Probably today, episode 2 will come out on Patreon. And then starting next week, on Monday, which is next week, the 20th, episode 2 is going to come out on YouTube, the edited one. Episode 3 will come out on Monday. And then every Monday, the newest episode will come out on Patreon. And likewise for Arcane. So that's how it's going to work, just so everybody knows. I don't know anything about the UMG thing. See you, Nick. Thanks, buddy. Lots of criticism on YouTube. And I think a lot of times the criticism on YouTube is because the way these get edited, they don't get to see the whole episode. So people think I'm either an idiot or super judgmental or whatever. But it really is worth it to try Patreon because you get the entire episode. Like that first one of The Last of Us is 2 hours long. All right, y'all. I got to go. 1 minute. I got to go. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Ready for the weekend? Yes, I'm ready for the weekend. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Maybe we can live stream. We can talk Nick into it. Message him and talk to him. Party Never Ends coming out next week, I hope. And we will be live streaming that. And the full unedited part will go to Patreon. Appreciate y'all. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.